happened there on that final foul? Do you wish maybe it had been challenged, and what were your thoughts on that foul out?
No, it was a foul. Draymond sold it. It's hard for a guy who plays hard all the time to not get fouls. Um, there's it's just a part of the game, and I got to be smarter on getting under and keeping myself in the game.
Adam Tyke.
Hey, Dylan, thought you did a very good job slowing down Steph Curry throughout the game tonight. Can you take us through your process in terms of preparing for that matchup?
He doesn't stop moving without the ball. It takes more than one guy to guard him. We messed up on a couple, backdoor situations. He's probably the only shooter that scores on backdoors, and they look for him. And the most challenging thing about, guarding him is that they look for him every single possession, every single time, just to put up a three. Took like 37 shots today or something like that, and I try to do my best. I should have got a couple cheap ones, like one on base more and the reach in, and just to stay in the game. But that's just my learning curve, and I never back down from a challenge. So,
Mark Giannotto.
Hey, Dylan, obviously you've got another really important game coming on Wednesday. I'm curious, after going through this, obviously you guys went through what you went through a year ago, but after going through this, what will you take from this game and apply to these, hopefully, one and maybe hopefully two more of these types of do or die games?
Just having composure. We found a way to come back into the game, and we got to find a way to close them out, but just bringing the energy, knowing that we got 2 games to get to the playoffs. Some that we had a goal at the beginning of the year to do, and it's right there, and not to keep your head down. Let it sting for a little bit today, and on the 19th, we got San Antonio, so it's not going to be no easy game. They're well coached. They got good players on there that follow the philosophy, and we just got to come out and play hard and be ready for 2 games.
Megan Triplett.
Hey, Dylan, 2 questions. I know the other night you said that all you wanted was for you guys to kind of come out here and leave it all out there on the court. Would you say walking off that court, you guys felt that you did that tonight? And then how important is it to have these next, 3 days off, something that you guys haven't had the chance and opportunity to practice throughout the regular season?
It's a good thing to have, I feel like guys bounce back a little bit better when they get a couple of days off, just to work on their craft. But I feel like, we played hard. There's little things, little details that, we need to improve, rebounding. That's a big thing for us. They got a lot of offensive rebounds that turn into threes. But, everything else, we played hard and we played together, and, we did for 30 minutes of the game. We played, hard as hell. So.
Clayton Collier.
Dylan, obviously you brought a level of intensity you yourself throughout the entire game, but going into that fourth quarter down 17, to battle back and tie there, that 8-0 run out of the stretch, was there something that was said? Was there something you said to yourself that kind of, flipped that switch to kind of bring that run on?
I do this. It doesn't matter, whenever in the game, if I'm struggling shooting, if I'm, making all the shots, if I'm, making the wrong plays, it's going to click during the game. And, I should have, not fouled because I feel like the outcome would have been different. But, I'll play as hard as I can and, leave the chips where they fall. But, yeah.
We got time for one more. We'll go to Evan Barnes.
Dylan, you guys have now had experience in these kind of games, whether it was Portland last year, this game now, even some of the bigger games this season. I mean, is there one thing maybe you guys can take from those kind of games that needs to be there on Wednesday now, where it is literally a win or the season's over mode?
Yeah, it's just little details. We know the philosophy of our group of how we're supposed to play, and then it's just the little things like rebounding, getting securing that possession and getting a good shot, and then just focusing on the game plan, be able to change on the fly, just those little things, and then communication. That's where at the end of the game it fell apart. We were communicating. We weren't understanding what who was shooting the ball, who's scoring. So um, it's just little things, and we're a young team, and we're learning on the fly. We're learning with each other, and that shit takes time to understand. How to win.